Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Curtis L. Chapman, the Knights of Cloud. And I am doing my marathon before the year is out because I'm trying to get you guys to purchase this book, Knights of Cloud. In my last video, before I do that, I just want to wish everybody Happy New Year's. I wish all you guys the best in this new year that's coming up. And also, I hope all of your New Year's resolutions come true. I really mean that sincerely from the bottom of my heart. And now, let's begin. In my last video that I did a couple of hours ago, a couple of minutes ago, it'll be a couple of hours soon, but I gave you guys the breakdown on when I first written the book. Now I want to talk to you guys about some of the setbacks I had in writing this book, and also how I transitioned with technology in writing this book. And then also I'm gonna talk to you guys about briefly more about the book itself. Let you guys know what to expect when you read the book. Let's begin. Okay, just a recap. I started writing this book when I was a sophomore in high school. I actually started typing the book. Back in those days, I was a sophomore in high school in 1989. It's a long time from now. Yeah, I'm an old bird. Been around almost a half a decade. But yeah, it was 1989, and I was writing my book on a floppy disk. And some of the setbacks I ran into in doing so, I told you guys I didn't have one of them old computers, the monitor and the tower, and I couldn't afford all that. So the library was my source of writing. I used to go to the library, spend about 2 sessions in there. It's on the computer with my laptop. Not my laptop, on the computer. At the monitor. Typing in. Writing my stories. And I used to go to the library every day, but fortunately that stopped when I joined the wrestling team and got into, joined the football team, and all that ceased to exist. But anyway, as I was coming up, graduated from high school, I still stuck at it, graduated from high school, 1992, and I still stuck with it. And then as it went on and on, I had loaned my story to an ex. Let me see. Let me see. What was the year? I think that year was like I had met an ex in 2001. She was out of town, an out of town fling. That's what I want to call it. But anyway, I gave her my floppy disk because I wanted her to check check out what I was writing. You know, I considered her. You know, I thought it was going to be a long term thing, but come to find out it wasn't. But anyway, to make a long story short, I never got my floppy disk back. So you know how that went. So now I had to start from scratch. But I still had my notes that I written down. I had kept it in a folder. So I had my notes, so it wasn't too bad, too hard on me. But I managed to go back at it again. So, okay, year was 2011. That's going to be in my other video that I'm going to talk about. Because I think 2011 was when I actually wrote the last, I jotted down the last word in my book. 2011. Jotted down that last word. I was like, oh, wow. I had completed it. And man, it really felt good. But 2011 was when I finally completed my book. Finally completed it. And man, it was great. And of course, again, anybody that's ever written a book, they'll tell you the publishing process is a whole nother industry. It's a whole nother setback altogether. Because you're dealing with a whole nother entity when you're dealing with that. And you got to be very careful. And I'll be talking to you more about what I'm talking about. So you'll know, what to look for and what not to look for when you looking for a company to publish your book. That'll be in the next video. But it's a character I want to talk to you guys about. And it's in the book. His name is Harold. Sir Harold of Iskandar. He's in the book. And I want to talk to you about this character because he's one of my favorite characters that's in the book. Just one. I got a whole bunch of characters that I really like, but he's one of them. I actually got like 10 characters that I actually like in the book that I wrote, and he's one of them. Harold, he was given an assignment by Lord Cloud. Actually, Lord Cloud, he pretty much made Harold swear on his life that he will do this for him, this favor. And so Lord Cloud, before he left, he made Harold swear on his life that he would protect the queen and the citizens at all costs. That he would do his best to make sure his queen, his wife, escape trouble if trouble should arises, and actually in the city of Iskandar. Because see, Lord Cloud, I mean, he knew what he was facing, and he knew that the vampires was a force to be reckoned with, and he knew that he was outmatched and also outnumbered. So he made provisions on what needs to be done if perhaps the vampires manage to defeat him in battle and make their way to the city of Iskandar. So he made Harold swear on oath that he would protect his wife and the citizens of Iskandar with his life. And of course, Harold, being the noble knight that he was, he took on this oath. He accepted this oath, and he gave Lord Cloud his word that he would do this for him. And so he did. He took the oath. Now later on, just to do it, just a brief fast forward, it came a time that he had to fulfill this oath because their enemies, the vampires, did reach the city of Iskandar. And it's a way that they did it that was a strategic way. And if you want to know what's a strategic way that they use to trick Lord Cloud into going out to meet the general vampire in battle, you have to do what I've been trying to convince you guys to do for the longest. You have to buy this book. Because I'm not going to reveal exactly everything, because if I tell you everything, it won't be no need for you to buy the book. And I want you to buy this book because it's a good book. And if you want to know how the vampires went about managing to lure Lord Cloud away from his kingdom and also attack his city, then you have to read the book. You have to buy the book. In order to read it, you got to buy it. So please buy the book. I'm telling you, it's a good book, man. You guys are going to enjoy it, because I really had a nice time writing this book. And I just want to share the world my ideas. Now I want to give a shout out to those people who in the movie industry. The film directors and the people who direct for HBO and all that. I just want to briefly say, if you guys are interested in making some money, please, by all means, reach out to me. I want to turn this book into a movie. And trust me, if we can get together and collaborate, we all can make our pockets fat. This is a great book, and I know it's going to make a great movie. So, man, if you want to put some money in your pocket, holler at your boy. Let's talk. I know y'all out there. If you happen to stumble across this book, reach out to me. So, in closing, I plan on making little videos, because I want you guys to get this book. I want you to get it. It's a great book. So I need you guys to please support your boy. Buy this book. It's a great book. And like I always say, Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself to one of the best books in this year. We are at the deadline of this year being out, and I really want you guys to purchase this book. So that's all for now. And all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna let the marathon begin. I'm gonna be making books. I'm gonna be making videos all day until the new year. Well, actually, I'll probably make one more video. This is the first one, but I'm gonna make one more video because I want you guys to get this book. So I'm gonna say, let the marathon begin because it's on, baby. I'm finna try to convince you guys all day to buy this book because it's a great book. So until the next hour or so, you'll be hearing from me. Peace.